Some members of Ontario's legal community speaking out about what they call an unfair advantage for some people trying to fight traffic tickets in court. Shelby Bresden is a paralegal with the GTA law firm.
A majority of what we do is traffic violations.
She and others calling out what they say is a concerning trend happening in some municipal traffic courts.
We have been noticing that there are select courts in Ontario that are electing to proceed by way of what's called certified evidence, which is basically the process of them using the face of a ticket that someone is handed roadside as the entirety of the evidence they are using to present and prove their case in court.
Meaning the officer issuing the ticket doesn't have to testify when it's challenged in court.
The court has their duty to prove that charge beyond a reasonable doubt. But now the courts are saying, well, that ticket that was deemed an allegation is now being used as proof beyond a reasonable doubt without any further evidence being put forth in court, no officers having to appear, nothing else.
Certified evidence is allowed under provincial laws, enacted when red light and the now banned speed cameras were introduced, which Bresden doesn't have issue with because those tickets are sent to the offender with tons of information.
You can see the difference in the content of these documents. And you can see how much more information is contained in here. They even put information in here as to how the rate of speed was captured.
Her issue, an uptick in courts mainly, she says, in York and Durham region using the same tactic for tickets handed out by officers.
This is just saying, by the way, I think you did this, without anything further.
Both York and Durham regions stand by the process, calling it an efficient administration of justice. Quote, prosecutors have discretion to use it based on a variety of considerations. The justice of the peace remains responsible for determining whether it meets the standard of proof beyond a reasonable doubt, a Durham spokesperson tells us. Adding any defendant faced with certified evidence has the right to challenge it. Quote, defendants receive full disclosure in advance of their trial, including officers' notes, photos, and any other relevant evidence, added a York spokesperson. Bresden, however, maintains,
we believe it is a massive infringement of people's rights.
And will continue to speak out and challenge the issue with the courts.
We have heard from prosecutors and justices that they don't believe this is fair. They don't believe that this is what should be happening, but no one within the court system is really speaking out.
As always, if you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, reach out by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.